Hello, welcome to Me with the Geeks. My name's Tom, and I actually have a guest with me this evening. Way!
Hello.
A man of a thousand names. My good friend, my previously hard-rocking amigo.
Your noble steed.
Yeah. One of my very many hetero life mates. Dan Connelly, everyone.
Hello.
Dan, me and Dan have known each other for quite a while now. Too long, in fact.
Yeah, too long. Way too long.
Too long.
I'm over it.
Yeah. We actually met because of Dan's cousin Sam. We were in a band together, me and Sam.
Yeah.
And then we didn't have a second guitarist, so we were like, we need a guitarist. Sam was like, I know a guy.
Yep. Scrape me from the bottom of the bucket. He'll do.
Literally fresh off the plane.
Fresh off the plane.
From America.
3 days. 3 days to learn what, like, three
songs?
Yeah. Didn't fuck up. Let's go.
I think we did fuck up, but
it was Bob. Bob fucked it up. I played it perfectly.
Yeah.
Pretty much like Prince.
Yeah, but and the first ever show that we played, you had 3 days to learn the songs, and I didn't even know his name. I actually had to ask him his name again on the gig, and he was like, "Oh, my name's Daniel." I was like, "I'm never going to remember that. You are now, and forever will be D-Day," and he has been ever since.
A man has many names.
A man has many names. You have a nameless and faceless man. So Dan's here to have a bit of a geek chat about a couple of different things. Not a lot. We're probably not going to be here very long, but geek. But yeah, Dan's wants to talk about. Well, first of all, Dan, I'm just giggling to myself because Dan is a League of Legends fan.
Fuck yeah, I am.
Why are you a League of Legends fan?
I love it, man. It's just like I love the NALCS, like the pro scene of it. I just find it really chill to watch. Like I've been following it for like 2 years now. I do play it like on the side, but not as much because I'm just a gold scrub and I'll never be like really that good because I just tilt and I get like really frustrated with getting shitty players. So I kind of watch the pro scene more than anything. Like it's just like really, it's a cool community. Like it's just really fun to watch. Good teams, very competitive, and it's video games. You're watching like people just be really good at video games. Like it's just awesome. It's hard to explain. Yeah, love it.
Yeah, we went to Comic-Con a few years ago, didn't we?
Yeah,
and, they had like the big League of Legends set up, and you were like,
I was geeking out. I was like,
yeah, well, that's it, man. This is what it's about, man. This is what this whole podcast is about. You're geeking out about.
I was gonna
things
get
I'm not even familiar with it. I just.
You don't want to go down the road, bro. It's a long, treacherous road.
Yeah, I had a couple of friends that went into it, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we started playing League of Legends," and I'm like, "Awesome." But yeah,
it's fun, man. It's fun.
Well, as long as
it's one of those weird games that just doesn't get old. It's really weird. Like, I've been playing it like it's the same map. There's one map, and it just does one game mode that you might mainly play, but it just doesn't get old. It's like a really good team-based game.
Right. And
it's really rewarding for solo plays as well. Oh yeah.
See, I just think it's another one of those games that I'll probably never play, but it just reminds me a lot of RuneScape.
Oh god, completely different. Yeah, completely different.
I've never played RuneScape, to be fair, but I mean,
the only thing I know about RuneScape is that like one of my best mates Tim played it, and he cooked like you can cook food in it. And all he would do is cook lobsters, and he had like in his bank. So you go to his bank, and it'd just be like 50,000 cooked lobsters, no weapons, no shields, and he'd just be like, "Yo, you guys want some lobsters?" Like I got them all, bro. Like, dude, do you even like battle or anything? He's like, "No, man, I just cook lobsters. Like that's all I do in this game." And it's just it cracks me up. That's all I know about RuneScape. That's as far as my RuneScape knowledge goes.
Fair enough.
You can cook lobsters for days.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, what else do you geek about? Is there anything that you actually enjoy in life?
No, not really. I mean,
you don't get much downtime. Well, you do, but
yeah, like say I usually do it playing League and just watching telly. Nothing too interesting. But I like going to gigs as well. I went to Nottingham for Dillinger Escape Plan's like last quote unquote gig.
Yeah.
But it wasn't even their last gig. I was like, oh okay, cool. I mean, I'm glad they're still doing gigs, but I was like, fuck, man. I thought it was gonna be like the final epic gig. But,
Yeah, the last leg.
Yeah.
But it's like the same feel like Let Live are doing like their final
Yeah.
thing around the US, and we're just hoping now that they're going to come back to the UK
Think they
where
will.
they're gonna smash out a good
Good set.
30-day UK tour where they're just going to go through every
The
city,
classics.
like every
Renegade, 86
Yeah.
and
exactly.
Homeless Jazz and all that. Oh, I would love to see him live because you saw him live and I didn't. I'm pretty
You didn't
upset.
come to that?
I never came to that.
I'm sure
You've
you
said
came.
this like 5 times. Like, yeah, you came. I'm like, no, I didn't.
All right.
I guarantee I would have
Sorry,
definitely
man.
remembered it. Every time we talk about it, you're like, yeah, bro, you were there. I was like, no, I wasn't. I was working at Cafe Lux. I remember because you were texting me, and I was
Alright.
crying on my counter, crying into my coffee.
All right. I can't remember that. No, but did you come to the Lower Atlantis show then with us
Maybe the one with
when Don Broco played with them?
No, maybe.
I don't even remember. I remember.
I remember.
I remember
I don't
Sam
know.
being there.
Yeah, I
I
might
don't
have
remember.
came. I don't know.
Nah.
My memory. Well, that's another thing about me. My memory's terrible, as you can probably tell already.
Yeah. Basically, well, Dan. I was asking Dan before we started recording, like what do you want to talk about? Is there anything specifically you want to talk about? And he was like, well, it's just San Diego Comic-Con, and I was like, well, I've already touched on that. Let's not. I don't want to backtrack too much. I know obviously Comic-Con's still going on, and this. I think it's the last day today, and there's still things being announced, and there's still things happening. But I was like, that was the last podcast. Let's move forward. What do you want to talk about? And he was just like, have you seen the new? God, I can't pronounce his name.
It's just Del Toro. We know how to pronounce it, but we won't out of
Guillermo
respect.
del Toro's movie, the trailer that got put out, and I didn't see it, so we watched it before. Really strange. Explain it to him, Dan.
Yeah, explain it to him. Well, big head note, like the trailer seems to spoil quite a bit of it. Just a forewarning, if you're one of those people that really want to kind of save the story for themselves, I wouldn't recommend watching the trailer because it does reveal quite a bit. Well, in short, it's basically there's a mute. She's mute, isn't she?
Yeah, she's
Yeah, she's a mute cleaner. She just works for like a government, like it looks like some kind of government agency. It's set way back in like 1950s, 60s, something like that.
No, definitely not 60s, like 40s to 50s.
Yeah, 40s to 50s. And basically, she's just like a cleaner for like this government. And just one day, the government brings in like this weird like specimen sea monster. And they keep it in this big fucking like water tank. And she just kind of like, she's just like, what? Like, what the fuck? Like, she kind of notices it, but she's like, okay. But then she starts like, speaking the sign language to it. And it starts taking like a notice to her. And you're just kind of like, whoa, okay. Like, like I said, this is all in the trailer. So, spoiler warning. Like I say, if you don't want to hear a lot about it, then maybe tune out. But yeah, so she's like they're paying attention to each other, and like they're starting to have like this weird relationship. Like it looks like they're falling in love kind of thing.
Yeah.
And where like it was a bit like beyond friendship, and like the government people they wanted to do experiments on it, tear it to pieces and all that shit, get to know it, and like they said they got it from the Amazon and all this weird shit, and she like starts having really big feelings for it, and she wants to like break it out. And like we get some scenes of like just shit hitting the fan, like there's just like this monster is going out. It's probably gonna be R-rated, probably.
I don't know.
Well, look, you think it'll be R-rated, PG-13?
Obviously, with Del Toro directing it.
Yeah, it's Del Toro. It should be R-rated.
So I mean, like when Padden's Labyrinth, but it also has like I said to you, Hellboy feel towards it.
Yeah, definitely.
It's
like
not just one of those. It has quite a lot of elements to it. And did he direct the Hellboy movies? I don't think he did.
I'm sure he did. Yeah,
Did he?
Definitely.
Did he?
Yeah, definitely
He
did.
probably like pulled for ideas.
Or he had some to do with it. Definitely.
Yeah, but
my knowledge escapes me, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but you can tell he's pulled ideas from different things. In the trailer, you get like they open a door, and it's the room that they open the door to is just filled with water, and it just takes them out.
Yeah,
and it's just.
It looks just like a different movie, man. It looks like it's Del Toro though, so it's gonna be a funkulicious one.
Yeah,
definitely funkulicious.
Well, he was supposed to be doing the Justice League Dark movie for like
years
really?
and
years and years and years and
I didn't
years.
know that.
But something happened. He's not doing it. He's not done it. But the DC have announced that they're doing a Justice League Dark movie now, and a Wonder Woman 2.
Yeah, of course they did. Yeah, another Superman movie, Flashpoint.
Yeah, Flashpoint.
Flashpoint
so
already.
Well,
I don't really follow comics, but I know about Flashpoint.
What's his name? The guy who plays Negan. I can't remember. His name escapes me. I'll find all this out for next time. This is just kind of leaning on from the conversation, but the guy who plays Negan in Walking Dead.
Oh, I have no clue. I don't watch Walking Dead. I think it's a pile of rubbish.
Fair.
A pile of walking rubbish. That's what I
Fair
should call
enough.
it.
I enjoy it, but yeah, he's like, he found out they're doing a Flashpoint, and obviously in Flashpoint, if you've read the book, you know that basically Bruce Wayne is the spoilers. Bruce Wayne is the one that dies, and Thomas Wayne becomes Batman, and Martha Wayne gets driven insane, and she turns into the Joker. So it's kind of going to be pretty fun in that aspect if they do it that way. But we'll see what happens.
Well, they're calling it Flashpoint, man. I mean, they wouldn't call it Flash and change all that. That's like the big stuff in it.
Well, yeah, I know, but it's still it'll be
good. It'll be interesting. I mean, I don't know. I kind of lost interest in the DC universe personally. Like, I don't know. I just don't care. I know, like
no, like when we went to see Wonder Woman together, didn't we? Yeah. And we walked out and.
It was just like, yeah, it was good. It was good. It was good.
It was entertaining,
Solid.
But to be honest, I walked out of Spider-Man doing the same thing. I was like,
yeah, good. I'll still watch Spider-Man.
Yeah, I mean, I'll watch it again, but I mean,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm just kind of on the Maybe we're just getting like kind of bored of the movies.
Yeah,
because there's so many of them now.
Yeah, I think
so many.
I think if they started making some like indie comic movies,
just some with like of certain like. Because, like, on Marvel, it's just like a checklist now.
Yeah.
Where they just have this big, long checklist of everything that needs to get done in a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Like, maybe they just did an indie one and they just gave you some weird-ass director to do it. Like, that'd be cool. Like, that'd be kind of, like, that'd be different.
I touched on the last podcast that Todd McFarlane's doing the Spawn movie. He's directing it as well.
So that's going to be a hard R. Definitely.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
It's going to be a dirty R.
Yeah. I'm hoping to drop the C-bomb a few times.
Yeah. Caravan?
No, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, I think they need to do more indie comic movies, because I think it's just one of like they've tried to do a lot of indie comic movies, like they did Losers years ago.
Never watched it, but
it was one of those. I mean, if you look at like, is it Chris Evans? Yeah, Chris Evans. Yeah. Chris Evans like back catalogue in comic book movies. It's like 7.
Yeah.
He's been in like 7 or 8 or 9 comic book movies actually now.
Well, look at him, mate. He just looks like a proper, like, he looks like some kind of superhero. That chiseled jawline.
Yeah, but if you remember years ago when he was in Not Another Teen Movie, he was like skinny as fuck.
Banana split, bro. He was the guy that had the whipped cream on. He's like, what? Just banana split, had a banana sticking out of his bumhole. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The classic Chris Evans Captain America.
Yep, that's Captain America, kids. Just remember that Cap had a banana in his butthole.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Move on. Anyway, Shape of Water, yeah. We kind of escaped topic there.
Yeah, Shape of Water. Going back to Shape of Water. Yeah, I mean, check it out. It looks like an interesting flick.
It definitely looks interesting. It's definitely got that Del Toro, that guy style.
Dude, the Spanish guy that did Pan's Labyrinth, that we don't quite know how to say it.
No, we know how to say it, but we just don't want to. We're just too posh. We're pretentious. We're not going to say it. That's all it is.
It's him.
Yeah, it's him.
Fuck him.
We just know him.
No, don't fuck him. I mean, he's a really good director.
Yeah, definitely. You can tell it's got like the color scheme. It's just kind of got that direction of kind of, that fantasy to it that a lot of his movies do. Yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it.
But sticking onto the whole fantasy point. Have you seen? I can't remember what it's called. Let me just find out. The Will Smith. Did you see the Will Smith thing? Trailer that he's in.
See, I saw the Netflix series that he's in.
No, it's not.
That looks a bit serious. Yeah, but that's a fantasy.
No, it is a fantasy because it's about like them in a world living with like monsters and fairies and everything like that.
What? I haven't heard of this.
So like, let me
get it out here.
So yeah, you keep talking while I find the trailer.
Yeah.
So
he's gonna find me this trailer, and I'm gonna watch it and be blown away by Will Smith's charisma.
I don't know if you've been blown away by it.
What's he even called? I've never even heard of anything. Bright. No, I've heard the Netflix thing where
that is it. That is a Netflix.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a Netflix original.
I thought it was like an intense, like. Oh, okay.
No, it's Netflix original movie. It's called Bright, and I think it looks like it's based in LA. I won't really pay attention, but it looks like it's based in LA, and he's a copper, and he comes and he gets a new partner, and his partner's like this demon,
loose cannon.
No, this demon thing, but he's like, you're my partner now. You're my partner. You got to have my back, and they've got to
Loose
basically.
cannon.
And there's like wands and shit.
What?
It looks.
It's like it sounds like Thug Harry Potter or something like that.
Yeah,
Like
that's
real,
exactly it.
like L.A. Harry Potter.
Yeah, like you could just imagine like fucking brick of coke on
Yeah.
table. Just like,
Leviosa, you
"We are-"
bitch.
Oh god.
No, I'll definitely
Lydia will
watch the trailer.
Lydia will kill me if I don't say it. If I don't
Yeah, say
don't
the
say, it.
spell right.
It's Wingardium Leviosa.
I don't give a fuck.
I know you don't give a shit.
Lingardia, I don't give a fuck. So
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, I want to see that that Bright thing. I mean, it's got the guy who played.
Will Smith.
It's
got the guy that played the
guy who played
Hancock.
Will Smith, who is Will Smith, from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah.
No, it's what's his name? He was in.
Asking the wrong person. Haven't seen the trailer.
It doesn't matter. I'll probably. Touch
Yeah,
up
I'll
on
watch
it
that. I'll
later.
watch it when I get back. Though sounds pretty
Yeah.
dank.
Yeah.
I like weird stuff like that.
Yeah, I know you do.
I like a bit weird.
I've seen your porn history. So yeah, you wanted to. You really want to talk about this next topic, and I can see you looking at it
Yeah.
in the book, just like,
Give it to me.
come on,
No,
Just
I don't
bring
know
it
what you're
up.
talking about.
bring it up.
I don't know what
Bring
you're
it
talking
up.
about. I've never heard of this show.
Bring it up.
I've never watched this show in my whole life.
Let's turn this shit upside down. Because we're going to talk about the Upside Down.
Yeah.
Season 2 of Stranger Things.
Stranger Things, brother. Stranger Things.
So
Should make a Jamaican version. Stranger Things. Don't
Stranger
go
Things.
into the upside down world. There's bad voodoo in there.
You just sound like a racist. No, yeah, so why are you looking so forward to it so much?
I don't know, man. I'm looking, you know me. I love anything 80s related. Like, I just love stuff with that atmosphere.
90s kid.
Yeah. I know 90s kid, but you know me. I love the cheesy synths. I just love the whole atmosphere of it, the Goonies atmosphere. I am a bit worried, though, like, from the trailer. The trailer is fantastic, by the way. You need to watch it straight away. It's got the little thriller in there towards the end, and
Yeah, well,
it's just a really enjoyable trailer. It's really good.
I mean,
And the directors did say, like, I think it's the first thing these guys have ever done. It's a pair of brothers.
yeah.
And Netflix just took them on. And there's a couple things, though, I'm not too sure about. Like, well, trailer spoilers if you haven't seen the trailer. They're apparently bringing 11 back, Elle. But I'm not sure how I feel about it. Because, like, I feel like they made it with intentions of not bringing her back. But everyone saw how big this chick just blew up everywhere. So I think they kind of maybe shoehorned her in, and
Yeah.
I hope. But you know, if she plays a good part, I mean, then it's a good part, and hopefully they make it work.
Well, it looks like she's a surprise to be a surprise to be back in the real world as everyone else was.
Yeah,
like
well-
you say, like because spoilers, when she's going through the wall
Yeah, she's
to
going
come back, and she's just like, oh shit.
because I guess she must have wound up back in the upside down world then in the upside down, and she gets back out again.
Maybe.
I guess maybe.
Well, she
I
has
don't
to.
know.
It says it's in the trailer. It's like,
Yeah, that's what I
"Oh,
mean.
man."
Yeah, like I
But
just hope it's not shoehorned in
with the
like,
whole-
oh shit,
with
everyone
the-
loves this girl.
Like, you know, it's like it gives you kind of as well as like a vibe of like Will's going through like a bit of PTSD, but it's not
Yeah.
PTSD, it's real.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Yeah.
whether it's going on in his mind because his body is in the real world, but his mind is going off to the upside down. And you know, you've got you see. I don't know if that is a big Demogorgon that they had.
Yeah.
I don't know in the sky, but it looks fucking cool, man.
Yeah, it does. Well, the director said it was going to be more of a horror approach this time. So, I don't know, man. It could go either way.
Whether the suspense and the fuck's going on. Like,
Yeah, it looks like all the old characters are still there, which is good.
Yeah.
My bae, Winona Ryder. My homegirl. I love that woman. I've always had a crush on her.
on the subject of Stranger Things, but also going back to what we were saying about Del Toro doing Hellboy,
Yeah.
David Harbour is going the sheriff. I can't remember what his character's called in Stranger Things, but he's going to be Hellboy.
Yeah, I know,
So,
yeah.
You
He's
know,
got it, man. I think he'll do a good job, man. He's got that gruffed up look.
yeah, of course he has, mate.
I'm gruffy.
Everyone, I've spoken to a lot of people who
I'm
were
a
just like, oh no, it should be Ron Perlman, and I was like, Ron
Oh,
Perlman.
yeah.
Ron Perlman did the fan signing sheet where he was
Yeah.
like, so we get so many signatures, and we might be able to make a Hellboy 3, and he didn't do it. So, but then they were like, we'll still make a Hellboy, but
You're just not gonna be in
you're
it,
not gonna
mate.
be in it. So fuck you.
Nah, I think he'll be
No.
good.
Yeah, man, I think it'd be really interesting
Yeah.
to see, because I've never seen David Harbour in anything else but Stranger Things.
Yeah.
And, you know...
He was great. He's probably one of the best parts of the whole series. I thought he was fantastic.
But also, he was rumoured to be Cable in Deadpool 2 for a while.
Yeah.
Before fucking... What's his face got it? Thanos.
Yeah, Thanos.
got his fingers
Mr.
in many
Brolin.
pies. Yeah, Josh Brolin. Got his fingers in many pies as that dude.
Jesus.
I'm just waiting for DC to be like, do you want to be in our movies as well?
Yeah. You want to be Doomsday? You want to
not Doomsday. Do you want to be Darkseid?
Darkseid, yeah. You want to be Darkseid? Wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't put it past him.
I would not be surprised at all.
Yeah.
But but
like, were you a big fan of Stranger Things? Like, did you really like the season, or?
I'll be honest with you, right?
Yeah.
So we started watching it me and Lydia started watching it together, and we got 2 episodes in, and I was just like, fucking hell. I was like, I'm not enjoying this at all.
Oh no.
So then I was like, all right, we'll give it another episode.
Yeah.
But then episode 3 so much just happens where it's just like hooks.
Yeah.
The hooks are in, and then you're like, I need to watch more. It's just one of those shows that, you know, it might takes a little bit of time to get into.
Yeah.
But then when it finally gets into it,
full throttles.
I think it's when episode 3 when you get to see the Demogorgon as well. Like,
yeah.
You actually get to see
the old monster, the weird ass monster.
Yeah, you get to see that, and I think that's the thing that hooks you in, because you're like, what the?
I know what you mean. Like, I was watching it, and at first I thought it was just like some Stephen King, like Goonies, just a rip-off, just like a complete rip-off. Yeah. And I was just like, all right, whatever. Like, you know, but then about maybe halfway through, it starts to like turn into its own thing. Where, like, you know, like with the Upside Down, and like that stuff was pretty unique, and I think that's kind of what really got everyone into it, because it could have gone down that route. Could have gone down really stereotypical, like. They made the like another little thing, like just the little things I like. They made the what's his name? The his sister's boyfriend, the guy that's like was a douche in the beginning, and he ended up being like, you know, cool guy, like, but he could have just been that stereotypical high school douche, but they made him into a good guy, and they didn't have to, which I thought was, you know, nice little tidbit.
Yeah. I mean, I watched apparently there's a new guy coming in for season 2. I don't know what, there's a couple of new cast members coming in for season 2. I'm not too sure what their jobs are going to be, but, you know, I have absolute faith in this.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, I think it's one of Netflix.
I don't think it'll be bad. My problem, my main concern with the trailer is that I don't want it just to be a nostalgia fest.
Yeah.
Where they're just like, hey, you remember the 80s? Hey, you remember the 80s?
Yeah.
Like, look at all this stuff back from the 80s.
Yeah.
Like the first season had that atmosphere, but it wasn't about, you know, that time period. That time period just really worked with the music and the setting, and they nailed it to a T. And, you know, with the new trailer, I kind of got a little bit like feeling that, you know, they had that thriller, they had that video game in the beginning, whatever it's called. Where they're playing that old ass arcade game.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And, you know, it's just kind of like, why?
What I liked about it as well, in the trailer, was that when they were dressed for Halloween, they was dressed as Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
and I was
that's
like,
what I mean.
Pretty cool, pretty fun. But then they would, I don't know if they get back to some of their houses or whatever. It doesn't really obviously go into that much detail. But then they get the machine that the Ghostbusters used to suck in all the ghosts.
Yeah, that's what.
And it starts to freak out.
Yeah.
So it's like. And then it opens up, and then
who knows? Dun. We know the writer's inside.
Beetlejuice
is inside, and that's how Beetlejuice 2 starts. Man,
that's exactly it.
Oh, dude, after this might be Winona Ryder going to Beetlejuice after this season.
Really?
I hope so. Well, yeah, they've started making it. Apparently,
it's
signed on
pre-production.
Oh God, I want it so bad.
As long as it's not Beetlejuice goes Hawaiian, I don't care. You know, because like Tim Burton, I'm not a massive fan of Tim Burton. Like, I will stand by Nightmare Before
fair
Christmas,
enough. Especially lately.
But I will stand by Nightmare Before Christmas till the day I die.
Yeah.
But everything else is
really. You don't think Edward Scissorhands is masterwork? Oh no. Man. Oh, Edward. Oh, yeah. Edward Scissorhands. I loved
like
it.
I say, it's just one of those. You know, as well with him being best buds with fucking Johnny Depp and shit.
Yeah,
so
oh God.
it's like, is Michael Keaton going to play Beetlejuice?
Or
is it gonna be Johnny Depp?
Oh, I hope not. I really hope. I mean, he might do fine, but I don't know, man. Michael Keaton just nailed that role so hard. I loved that role so hard.
Michael Keaton is a good in every role. Like, well, pretty much every role. Like, have you seen The Founder?
No.
It's about where Michael Keaton plays. Well, not the founder of McDonald's, but he basically steals
Beetlejuice.
He steals the idea from McDonald's, from the McDonald brothers, and
What?
he makes it into his own franchise and becomes a.
Is it like a
billionaire.
documentary or something, or is it just like
it's a thing. It's a documentary piece, yeah, but it's obviously with actors. There's like him.
Oh, okay, so he's playing. I thought you meant like he legit did this. Like, holy shit, Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton stole from the McDonald brothers.
Mickey D's. Yeah. Mick Keaton D's.
No, but it's Michael Keaton. There is Nick Offerman.
Oh, yeah, that's why you're watching it.
Nick Offerman's in it. I watched it because I'm a fat guy who loves and I like McDonald's. So I was like,
I like McDonald's. I like this movie.
Who wouldn't love to know the history of McDonald's? So I watched it. It was really good, really good. Yeah, and he obviously Batman in the late 80s, early 90s.
He played a superhero, then he played a guy that wanted to be a superhero.
Then he played a villain.
Yeah, and he played a villain. Yeah. He's got it down, man.
He's got it down pat, yeah. So, who knows, like, what his next role will be, whether it be Beetlejuice.
Yeah,
He's got. You can't turn around and say that Michael Keaton can.
I don't know, man, but every series, no, I think they can, because almost every, like, remake, master, or whatever, it's never usually the older people.
They're not doing it, it's not a remake, no?
Or not a remake, a sequel, but I don't know. You know how movies are today. They kind of just replace people now. From what I've seen, so that's just how it goes, which sucks. But sometimes it works, sometimes it
I mean, if he's not Beetlejuice, then it's gonna fucking ruin it. Because going back to the whole Tim Burton thing as well.
Oh yeah, Tim Burton,
Tim Burton thing. I'm not a fan of Tim Burton, but like I said, Night Before Christmas, I stand by it. But Beetlejuice as well. I forgot he did Beetlejuice for a minute. So Beetlejuice is the fucking...
my favorite. Beetlejuice, Edward Scissorhands, and definitely Nightmare Before Christmas.
You ever see Ed Wood?
No, I never saw Ed Wood.
Well, it's Johnny Depp again.
Shocker.
Shock. It's all right. It's about a guy who works in movie props and stuff like that. It's pretty good. Pretty interesting.
That sounds so boring. He works in movie props. Like, what does he do?
It's been that long. I can't even remember.
I painted a face.
No, I think he does like. I think he does like. I think he does like prosthetics and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like, oh yeah, I painted a wall today.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I cut out a tree.
I did
for
things
a play.
Today. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah. Stranger Things, brother.
Stranger Things. Yeah.
Stranger Things and the Upside Down World. Bad Voodoo.
Yeah.
No, dude, I can't wait. I'm really stoked. Like, I'm curious to see the story. It looks like, I don't know. It looks like something. Well, obviously they're going from the upside down angle.
I think
definitely.
I don't know what's gonna. Obviously, we don't know what's really gonna happen. But I think the upside down is gonna be coming into.
That's what it looks like.
It looks like it's seeping into the real world, and
it's messing with his brain.
Yeah, and it's taking over him. Like right at the end of the season 1, where he's like throwing up the fucking slugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he had all them slugs in him.
But as soon as I saw that, me and Lydia watching it, and then she went, "They've stole that from Harry Potter." I'm just like, all right, okay, Harry Potter.
Everything is stolen from Harry Potter.
Not everything.
Everything.
Not everything. Harry Potter doesn't have heroin addicts.
Lightsabers.
Well, technically.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Wands.
Damn it. God damn it.
Wands.
You came up with everything. You did it.
Well,
Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah. Anything else you want to talk about, real quick?
I'm trying to think. Like, there's not. Oh, did you see Steven Spielberg's?
Yeah, that weird, isn't it?
Yeah, that looks bonkers.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like that tagline though. What is it like? The most pop cultural written movie ever. It says something like,
I don't know,
pop culture extravaganza.
But it's like everything all at once. It's like literally
Iron Giant just out of nowhere. It's just like, oh, okay.
Just like, okay.
Remember this, kids?
There he is. But then like when Iron Giant's walking past,
there's
a guy with 2 swords on his back. So I'm like,
what?
Who's this guy? Because not right at the beginning, but like when he puts the VR thing on his face, he when he goes into the virtual reality, first two characters to walk past him, Harley Quinn and Deadpool.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well,
And that's happening.
this is
It's weird, man.
Real.
It's
So,
crazy because apparently they got all the licensing completely fine, which is pretty
Steven
crazy.
Spielberg, he just calls someone, he's like, yo, you know that Deadpool? I'm going to use him in a movie.
That's crazy,
And everyone's
though.
just like, yeah, mate, do what you want. That's fine, pal. You take it.
That's nuts, though. I mean, he knows how to make a movie. That guy, Steven Spielberg. So I'm hoping good times.
I'm still.
It looks like a visual treat. Looks like a very visually well done movie.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for Schindler's List 2.
Schindler's Fist.
Schindler's Pissed.
Schindler's Fist.
Just
Schindler's Fist
Schindler.
2, The Reckoning.
We
Schindler's Fist 2, here we go again.
We shouldn't joke about it because, Holocaust.
Too soon.
Too soon. Yeah, it looks interesting, but I don't know.
It looks like a visual.
I don't think I'm gonna see it.
You don't
I'm not
think?
gonna lie. I don't think I'm gonna be like. Oh,
I would
yeah,
see
it's
it.
out.
I'd see it in IMAX or something.
Yeah, I think you need to see it in IMAX, and
I want to see Dunkirk in IMAX. Have you gone to see that yet?
No, I haven't gone to see
Yeah,
it.
let's go see. Let's go
I've
see
heard really
Dunkirky.
good things though. Like my grandma and granddad are going to see it, and I'm like, you never go. You don't go out.
Yeah. you
So-
don't leave the house.
No, so they're
Get
going.
back to your basement.
They're going to go see it, and I'm not going to take their word on it because they're probably going to come back and be like, "Oh, it was really violent."
It was really loud. Apparently, it's like one of the loudest movies like ever made. Apparently, it's just super
Just
loud.
Nolan screaming down the
Yeah.
microphone like,
I
"Did Batman!"
I did Batman. Remember Memento? I did that.
I also made dreams within dreams within dreams. Yeah.
But it's apparently a mecha loud movie. But I don't know, like, I don't know much. It'll be, I'm not too keen on war movies.
No.
Like,
Apart from, I'm not, but
except there's a couple golden few in there. That
there's the, what is it, Hacksaw Ridge. Have you seen it?
No, I still haven't seen Hacksaw Ridge.
Oh, bro.
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson, literally, when we watch the Oscars, we do that every year. We watch the Oscars either here at my house or we go to our friend Katie's house, Katie and Mark's house. We watch it, and I was rooting for Mel Gibson. I was rooting for him. I was
It would
like,
have been great just to see him like win it, and just see hear what his expensive
to be honest,
speech was.
to be honest, with the way that the Oscars went this year, and it was an absolute shambles.
Yeah.
You never know that he could have won, and then somebody might have just got it all mixed up.
Dude, the thing is, I think if like it won for like sound design, I think Mel Gibson would have gone up and taken the award.
Yeah.
Like, I'll go take this. Like, Mel, but I did that. It's like, no, you didn't. I'm
No.
Mel Gibson.
No, I think I want to see Mel Gibson do a comic book movie.
You think?
I want to. Well, it was
Yeah.
rumored for a long time to be directing Suicide Squad 2,
Oh,
which
God.
shouldn't happen
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
But
But
if
it will.
someone's going to do it, get a good director to do it. I mean, don't get me wrong, David Ayer or David Ayer, or whatever you call him, amazing director. Like another war film, Fury. You seen it?
Oh,
Bro.
yeah. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I saw it at like 2:00 in the morning, and
Yeah.
I just couldn't get over, Brad Pitt's accent. And I just think I fell asleep to his common voice, and that was it. I can't remember anything that happened in that movie.
No,
Unfortunately, I was going with Saving Private Ryan for the classic. Like that's the and
Yeah,
Band of
yeah.
Brothers, the series.
Yeah.
Those two to me are the
Yeah.
pinnacle of war movies.
No, but yeah, if we got Mel Gibson to if Mel Gibson was like, I'm going to sign on to do a comic book movie, whether it be DC, Marvel, or an indie comic movie, I think he'd do it really well, and I just genuinely believe that he would push and push and push to get it perfect, and he, as much as a racist or an anti-Semite he might be, I mean, he might change his ways. I don't know, but. I don't know the guy.
I don't know the guy.
The guy from Lethal Weapon, man.
Yeah,
Like, you can't
Guy-
go wrong.
you seen him in South Park, He's running around, twist my nipples. I just can't get that out of my head every time I see him.
Yeah.
When he puts on his big goofy smile, just cracks me up.
But yeah, like I say, Fury. But going back to Fury,
Yeah.
you seen Shia LaBeouf's back acting again.
Oh god. I thought he went to. Didn't he get arrested?
Which time?
Yeah, he's been arrested a couple times.
Yeah, Shia
Shia
LaBeouf
LaBeouf,
is genuinely acting again.
I think he's generally crazy. But
Yeah.
I like that.
He's in a tennis movie. Bjorn, and I can't remember the other guy, but he's in a tennis movie. And
Shia LaBeouf
and I
versus
watched-
Owen Wilson, the ultimate tennis showdown.
It's not Owen Wilson.
I know, but I wanted it to be Owen Wilson. It should be Owen Wilson.
Wow.
Yeah, just every
Wow.
time I hit the ball, I go, wow.
Wow.
Wow, that's a tennis ball. Wow.
I literally just watching the trailer with Owen Wilson and Ed Helms in it, and I think it's like called Who's Your Daddy or something like that.
Wait, Owen Wilson's still around? I was joking.
Yeah,
Is he still doing his
still.
thing? Oh my god, that's
Wow.
awesome.
Yeah, he's doing a he's
Shanghai Nights, man. Classic. Him and Jackie Chan. Dude.
Shanghai
Yeah,
Shanghai Nights.
dude.
Jesus, that's
Classic. Hit him with the nostalgia
hit
trip.
me right in the nuts with that one. I think I saw Shanghai Noon in
Yeah,
the cinema.
Shanghai
when I
Noon.
was-
Wait, Shanghai Noon was the first one. Then it was Shanghai Nights, wasn't it?
Yeah, but
yeah,
he was in both.
maybe. Yeah,
It was in
I
both,
just didn't
but-
know which order it was. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was Shanghai Noon and Shanghai Nights. But yeah, I think I saw that in the cinema when I was a kid. I can't remember.
You're looking up Owen Wilson facts.
I'm looking up.
Is there a random Owen Wilson fact of the day? I want to know it.
Should we just do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called the film's called Who's Your Daddy with Ed Helms. Yeah, it looks quite good though. It looks quite funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, it has Owen Wilson in it. It's gonna be amazing.
I think Ed Helms is the guy that probably gonna make it funny. Like,
Yeah.
Owen Wilson's gonna be the guy that's like
Owen Wilson's
we
gonna be,
laugh at. But,
yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. He's
but
gonna be trying not to be funny, but we're gonna laugh at him.
Ed
anyways.
Helms is gonna be the guy that's not trying to be funny, but he is funny. So we laugh with him because everything, well, most things that he does is pretty fucking hilarious.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, anything else? I haven't got anything else written down. So
Well, yeah, we've gone off the tangent. We literally had like 2 things written down.
we
We talked about like 6 movies.
I literally.
We're just that good. We're just that good.
I saw you yesterday, didn't I? And I was like, "Do you want to come mine tomorrow?" And he was like, "Yeah, all right."
Yeah, I didn't even know I was doing this. I thought I was gonna come and watch him like in the corner, talk to himself like in a microphone.
No.
And he's like, "Oh, hey, you got a microphone?" I was like, "Wait, for what?" What? Oh, I'm doing this. All right.
Yeah.
I'll give it a go.
Yeah,
Shoot
but
the
I mean,
shit.
We're gonna have you back on anyway because
Special guest too.
yeah, well, I've got another couple of guys coming on. But,
Woo!
I'm gonna get you and Sam to come on,
Yeah.
and I don't think we're gonna geek out about anything.
Oh, you're
or
not supposed to.
anything
No,
particular.
don't reveal the special guest, mate.
Oh,
Could be big. Come on, now.
Sam, if you're
Sam,
listening, I'm
Sam
sorry.
Smith. It's Sam
To
Smith.
the audience, Sam Smith.
It's Sam Smith.
I don't know.
He's
who
a
Sam,
big geek.
Who's Sam Smith?
Singer.
Singer for what?
Isn't he the fucking... What's his name? Really cheesy?
Oh, didn't he do the
Sam Smith.
He won an Academy Award, didn't he?
Did he? Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did for the shit ass Bond song, James Bond song.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, we'll bring him on. We got him.
We got Sam Smith.
Got him on the speed dial.
Literally won the Oscar and then just straight into
Comic
the
books.
gigs.
Yeah, you know.
He called me. He was
Good
like,
guy.
"Oh, can I come on your podcast?"
Went for
I've
a
noticed
Kit Kat.
I've noticed you've done one before.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna have you back on with Sam.
Yeah.
Not Sam. Sam Smith.
Yeah.
Sam.
Don't tell the viewers that.
But yeah, probably going to talk about our escapades in the band a bit. Talk
Yeah.
about our influences in music because, like I say, I don't want it just this podcast to be about comic book geekdom, fandom, and all that shit. But
Yeah.
I want it to be about
Good, because I
anything.
don't know shit about comic books.
I want it to be about everything anyone geeks out about, whether it be, like I say, films, TV, comic books, movies, books, sport, or even food.
Yeah.
Maybe not food. Maybe not
I
food.
geek out about food.
Yeah. No, maybe not food, but yeah, definitely like anything, anyone. You know, I've got some pretty cool, but I say pretty cool people.
Oh man, I know someone back in America that was obsessed with Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon.
Yeah,
I
that
used
would
to
have been an
watch it when
interesting one.
I'm literally about to come out with like you drawing me back in with Sailor Moon. So go on, tell me about Sailor Moon.
Oh god.
Do you know anything about Sailor Moon?
A bit, yeah. I remember all the chicks being hot when I was younger, and I was like, God, what was the one that was had the short hair? She was a babe. I can't remember which one
Sailor
she was.
Mercury.
Was it Mercury, the one with the short hair?
Sailor Moon,
Fox.
Sailor Mars. Which was Sailor Mars? I'm literally
I think
everything.
Mars. I think it was Mars because
Sailor
I think she
Mars.
had the red thing on.
Let me have a look.
I remember Tuxedo Mask.
Yeah.
God, a tuxedo, he just wore a mask. Did he
Yeah.
do anything? Threw fucking roses everywhere?
No, that's Sailor Mars.
Oh, no, that's not her.
So
She
it
was a
must
babe,
be-
though.
the cartoons.
I know. Man, I was young, all right? I was new to the world of
That one.
cartoons. Yeah.
Sailor
there she is.
Mercury. Yeah.
Mercury,
The
yeah.
blue one. Yeah.
She's a
Yeah,
babe.
Sailor Mercury. Yeah, I mean, anime wise, I can go on about anime for days.
Yeah.
So I don't know how long we've got left on this one recording, but yeah. So Sailor Moon. I watched it when I was a kid, like you say. Like
Yeah. Oh,
It was-
dude, I had it on Toonami.
yeah,
Yeah,
Toonami.
Toonami,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
God, Toonami was so good.
I don't think it was on Toonami over here. I
Yeah.
think it was on we had Fox Kids,
Yeah.
and then years later he turned to Jetix.
But
But
that's news to me.
yeah, so like, Fox Kids had like Sailor Moon. I think Medabots was on there. Digimon.
Digimon. Oh
all
yeah.
that,
Yeah.
all that.
No, I never had Digimon and Toonami. I don't think you did. No.
No, I think it was for Toonami over here.
Oh, it was
It was
definitely
mostly
Fox
like
Kids.
Toonami had Gundam Wing. It
Yeah,
had
Gundam.
Dragon Ball,
Z,
Dragon Ball Z,
yeah,
Dragon Ball
colours.
GT, and what else did it have?
We had a show called Tenchi Muyo.
Tenchi Muyo.
Yeah, Tenchi Muyo. Yeah, we
Yeah,
had that
yeah.
one. I watched that one. I have no idea what that show was about or what I was watching, but I
No.
just watched it as a kid and it was just fun to
yeah,
watch.
You just did.
Like,
just
if you
watched
ask
it.
me what was it about, I'll just be like, a dude and two chicks. And I remember her name. It's, oh, no, I don't. It's like Riku or something. No, it's not Riku.
I don't know, but I think we need to save this for another day because we can go off for tangents for hours. But
Yeah.
we'll come back on. We'll talk about anime at another point because I think anime would be a really cool show. But we're gonna run out of time because the recording is like just peaking towards the end.
Yeah.
So next time as well, I need to put it on for longer. Note to self. But yeah. Anyways, thanks to Dan for coming on.
Yeah, it was
Such
my
short
pleasure.
notice.
My pleasure.
Also, like I say, check us out on Facebook. I'm also on YouTube that you probably will find this on, but I can't remember my link. What is it? Facebook.com/me with the geeks.
Me with the geeks, yeah.
Yeah. If you want to follow if you don't already. But thanks guys for listening. My name's Tom.
My name's Dan.
Thank you for listening to Me with the Geeks.
Thank you.
So bitterness now, a perpetual motion of a car crashing into the ocean. This road we live in a running motion. The picture's always blurry and they're always out of focus. We live our lives around jealousy and greed. No good intention, just wolves I need to feed. We are a violent race in a self-obsessed age.